Really? Art Rooney second? Really? Man, what the hell is you thinking? Bringing somebody who's way older on the other side of 40, way on the other side of 40, to be our head coach. That being Mike McCarthy. Oh my God. This means that Aaron Rodgers might be coming back to the Steelers. Oh my God. Man, most Steelers fans are crashing out about this head coaching hire. I fear for this. It happened. Chris Schiller is out there. Nate Schillhouse is out there. And you didn't want to wait for them until they were knocked out of the playoffs to interview these guys? Oh my God. What was you thinking, Art Rooney second? Now your grandfather and your father are turning their graves seeing this mess. Man, we're back to being a circus, man. This is ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. So I'm not feeling this hire at all, man. So yeah. Hi everybody, Jordan Steele 88 with another video. I'm going to talk about the Steelers. They hired head coach Mike McCarthy. So let's jump right into it. Oh shit, man. This is ridiculous. So yeah. So the Pittsburgh Steelers, they have hired head coach Mike McCarthy to be the Steelers coach. I mean, like I was saying, man, a lot of Steelers fans are crashing out of this. So yeah. So Mike McCarthy, if I look at his resume, he's been a graduate assistant at Fort Hays State for 2 seasons. Then he was a graduate assistant at the University of Pitt for 4 years. And then he didn't get his gig in the NFL until 1993 when he became the Kansas City offensive quality control coach or something like that for two seasons in Kansas City. Then he got promoted to quarterbacks coach. He was Kansas City quarterback coach for about 5 years. And then he became the New Orleans Saints offensive coordinator for about 6 seasons. And then he was an offensive coordinator of the 49ers for 1 season. And then he became the Green Bay Packers head coach in 2006. And he coached in Green Bay for 12 seasons. And then he took a season off of coaching, and then came back coaching Dallas Cowboys for 5 seasons. So if I look at his record overall in his head coaching career, he has 174 wins, 112 losses, and 2 ties. I mean, and then during his time in Green Bay, he led the Green Bay to um, about 9 division titles during his time in Green Bay. Because most of the division titles we won was with the Packers, and he won 9 of them. And Mark McCarthy's playoff record is at 500, 11-11. Yeah, I understand. I feel still fans pain on that one too, and I'm in the same boat as them. So, and he's one. And by the way, he he beat my Steelers in Super Bowl 45 in during the 2010 season. So yeah, man. So and then Aaron Rodgers, who was still cook Green back, him and Mark McCarthy, they had terrible relationship in the 2018 season that led to Mark McCarthy's firing. So yeah, and I know, I'm a little pissed off about this hiring, but he's an offense, he's an offensive minded coach. That being Mike McCarthy, and I don't know what the hell are doing this second is thinking about bringing somebody who's older. And our rule second says this, man. He said he don't believe in rebuild. Well, even if you were to hire Chris Schiller and they should, they'll be a total rebuild. We're not going to be a better team right away. It's ridiculous. Just if we was excited about the Steelers letting go Mike Tomlin, and now we wait 11 days to hire a new coach, and that being Mark McCarthy. This is ridiculous. and that's absolutely ridiculous. So we're not going to hire a 37-year-old coach, an up-and-coming coach? Ridiculous. And by the way, Omar Khan worked with Mike McCarthy in New Orleans in 2000. So, so Omar Khan's influence must have led to Mike McCarthy being our head coach. I mean, there's some still affairs who are starting not to like Omar Khan, but hey. So I don't think this is going to be a 10-year thing with Mark McCarthy though. I mean, who knows? And yes, he's from the Pittsburgh area. By the way, that being Mike McCarthy. Grew up in Pittsburgh, grew up in the Greenfield neighborhood. So, and like I was saying though, Omar Khan's influence has led to Mark McCarthy being hired as head coach. I mean, put it lightly. It's almost like this: when Tony Dungy was the head coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, after they lost in the 1999 NFC Conference Championship game, his last 2 years in Tampa Bay, he couldn't win a playoff game. That's kind of different from Mike Tomlin, but and they let him go to the 2001 season, and then the Buccaneers they hired John Gruden as head coach, and then he turned their offense around, and they won him the Super Bowl because of that phenomenal defense he had in 2002. That being John Gruden when he coached the Buccaneers. Now, could it be the same scenario with Mike McCarthy? I mean, let me give you my understanding. Could that be the same scenario with Mike McCarthy? That could happen, but hey, we'll know. Who knows? I mean, a lot of people said this is going to be a negative season under Mike McCarthy. It's going to set us back for years. Hey, that's their opinion, but I got a feeling it could come to that. So yeah, because the Steelers and Art Rooney, they're not a serious organization anymore. I mean, he just don't care about winning Super Bowls anymore. So, oh God, man, this is ridiculous. So Mike McCarthy, man, welcome to Steel Nation. You're from Pittsburgh, but hey, I still don't like the hire. So let me know your thing down in the comment section down below about this ridiculous hire. I for damn sure don't like it. And I'm sick as a Steelers fan seeing this. Like I was saying in the beginning of the video, Nate Shell was out there, and Chris Shula is still out there. And you decided to go with the head coach, decided to go with somebody who is like on the other side of 40, way on the other side of 40. I don't know. This sucks, man. Oh my God, man. Art Bruin II is not a serious owner. That's just why I had to bash him more times than anything. So a lot of people say, "Compare what you wish for." But it looks like this thing's coming back to bite us somehow, man. Yeah, we all want Mike Tomlin gone, but now we got Mark McCarthy. But this is absolutely ridiculous of what has transpired in the last hour by recording this video on January 24th or something like that. Oh boy, man, it's gonna be a painful off season, man. Seeing this, but if they could get some good offensive coordinators and defensive coordinators, I'll be okay with that. That'll be cool if Chris Shula and Nate Shells were our offensive and defensive coordinators, that'd be cool. But I got a feeling that's probably not going to happen. Knowing Art Rooney's unseriousness, and he said he doesn't believe in rebuild. Hey, sometimes you can hit the reset button to make your team better and grow year after year. He just don't want that. He just want a good coach that has experience, which is Mike McCarthy, instead of getting up and coming coaches like Chris Shula and Nate Shillhouse, like I keep saying. So, but like I was saying though, this could be like a scenario in Tampa Bay back in 2002 when they hired John Gruden to be their head coach, and he led them to the Super Bowl in his first year as Tampa Bay's head coach. When Tony Dungy was fired after the 2001 season, after they got manhandled by the Eagles, so that could turn into that. So, I don't think it's gonna turn it. We're gonna turn that. I'm not saying it will, but that could happen. But you never know. So, so yeah, man. Mark McCarthy, welcome to Still Nation. You're our head coach. Oh God, I know you're from the Pittsburgh area. You beat my Steelers in Super Bowl 45. So, yeah, man. So with that being said, man, if y'all click on the video, thank you. I appreciate you. So this is George Steele 88, and I'll see y'all guys in my next video. I'm not saying here we go, Steelers, here we go.